tonight. Thank you, especially to our Gilbert Sister Cities Committee for all the hard work that you have done to make this possible, and to town staff as well for all of your efforts. I'm seeing success already in this visit, and on the 2 short days that we've had, I'm not even sure the jet lag has worn off yet, and we've already made lots of progress. So thank you to each of you. I'd also like to thank the Gilbert High School Orchestra Quartet that was led by Laura Reed, who played for us during the reception upstairs, and also Scott Townley with our Gilbert Fire Department for the bagpipes as you were welcomed in. He's great. Thank you. In 1998, our mayor, Cynthia Dunham, led a very momentous occasion as we signed an agreement with our sister city. This is a 20-year partnership, and our connection with you has grown over the years. And it takes hard work, and it takes effort, and it takes a desire to learn and to grow and to understand, both from you all and then from the town. And I'm just so pleased with the relationship. I shared the welcome ceremony just yesterday morning that your last visit to the town of Gilbert has been one of the highlights of my time on the town council. So thank you. Thank you for being willing to learn and to grow with us. I see so many similarities between our communities and just really appreciate the spirit of collaboration that you have brought to Gilbert. At this time, I'd like to introduce several very important people. It's actually probably everyone in this room I would love to introduce. But at this time, Vice Mayor Bridget Peterson. Thank you, Vice Mayor. We have our council members here, Councilmember Eddie Cook, Jordan Ray, Jared Taylor, and Victor Peterson. There are also some former town council members. I often reflect that I get to stand on the shoulders of generations of leadership who have gone before us. It's not lost on me that Gilbert wasn't built in a day. And there are many people who have done a tremendous amount to see Gilbert succeed and thrive. Among those individuals, Cynthia Dunham, Mayor of Gilbert. Mayor Steve Berman. Mayor Steve. Joan Kruger, council member, former vice mayor. Larry Morrison. Did I see Larry here? Larry Morrison has been a champion of Sister Cities as well. Also, Judge Don Skousen. I didn't see Don here, but his name is worth mentioning because of the decades of service he has given to the town. And our council member-elect, Amy Rigler. I didn't see Amy here, but I know she'll enjoy building the relationship with you all just as we have. Greg Tilke, the president of Sister Cities, founder of Gilbert Sister Cities, and he's also an honorary citizen of Antrim Newton Abbey. I think that's what the medal's for. And that just goes to show you the commitment that he has made and continued to keep in his building of the relationship. Kathy Tilke, our president and CEO of the Gilbert Chamber. Thank you, Kathy. And to my left, it's a privilege to sit next to you, Mayor Michael. I appreciate you. He wears more jewelry than I do. But I really appreciate the time and energy you've spent, the approach that you have to your service, to your city, and I'm just proud to be here with you. I'll pass this mic to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mayor, for your very kind words. And thank you to each and every one of you for coming along this evening. It's an honour and a pleasure for me as Mayor of Antrim Newton Abbey Borough Council to be here this evening. I was elected Mayor in June, just passed, and if someone was to tell me I would be sitting in Gilbert, Arizona in November, I wouldn't have believed them, so it's a real honour and a privilege. Before I say any more, could I take an opportunity to mention some of my fellow councillors who has travelled with us here. We have Councillor Webb, who's with us. We have Councillor Fraser Agnew, and we have Councillor Noreen McClelland. And I'm delighted that they have come along with us. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on this special occasion to celebrate 20 years of anniversary of the Sister City twinning relationship. As you know, Antrim and Newton Abbey Borough Council was created on the 1st of April 2015, when the two legacy councils came together. At that point, the new council inherited the important and valuable Sister City relationship. Developed over many years between Newton Abbey and Gilbert, it has been with great interest and enthusiasm that the councillors, like myself, of a legacy council of Antrim Borough Council, have embraced the City Sister concept, and I am personally delighted to be here this week to experience and value that relationship. Over the course of the last 20 years, our council have collaborated in numerous areas that have benefited the lives of our residents, businesses and education establishments. Over 70 young people have been enriched through the annual student exchange programme. Strong links have been forged between the Ulster University and Arizona State University. In fact, following participation in a programme in Gilbert and in a partnership with Cementra, Ulster University has been able to benefit from the opportunities of establishing student exchange technology, transfer and research programmes between those universities. Business from both sides of the water have benefited from trade missions held in 1999 and in 2009. And finally, most recently, best practice visits have resulted in generating fresh and innovative thinking around economic development, community planning, tourism, and town centre regeneration. 2 days into our trip, and I now appreciate what the group has and the visits that had taken place in 2016. When they talked about you can do attitude, which permeates through your council, your businesses, and across the wider community. At home, we are working hard to instill this ethos within our organisations and reserve the word but for truly complex situations. Much has changed since we established our City Sister agreement 20 years ago. Back then, most of us didn't have a personal mobile phone, nor a Facebook account, and tweeting was something reserved for birds. Today, we talk about smart cities, cybersecurity, the Internet of Things, and we store our data in something called the cloud. It's a strange new word, no doubt, but we have to adapt and refocus our efforts to support these new sectors, which will be the employers and the wealth builders of our future. As we strive to keep the pace with the new technology and new marketplaces and workforces development in global world and relationships with you, we will be ever more important. Already this week, we have met some excellent, innovative, forward-thinking organisations, and the businesses in our group are meeting and exploring leads with companies across Gilbert and Phoenix. Gilbert has been a valuable friend, a trusted partner, a mentor and a source of knowledge and inspiration over the last 20 years. Looking forward, we are keen to explore how we can collaborate with you further, building on your successful student exchange programme to introduce graduate and business placements linked to companies such as Deloitte, working more closely with our educational establishments to develop our future workforces and helping those who wish to start a business or social enterprise to get up and going. But much more importantly, to flourish in the long term. What we learn this week will help us forward in our goal in a prosperous place with dignity and advanced and connected. Moving forward in this new partnership, our ambition is that working together we can develop mutual benefit projects that involve the local community and which strengthens each of our areas through shared learning, exchanges, programmes. I know I speak on behalf of my fellow elected members and council officials when I say we are looking forward to continue and building an already excellent relationship. And I thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
At this time, I'm privileged to welcome up our Gilbert Sister Cities President, Suzanne Lunt, to say a few words. Suzanne.
I sure wish I had a cute accent to follow that. So I love that. I think, we've made these partnerships with businesses and in so many ways and technology, and I really appreciate the friendships that are made. And it's been amazing to me to observe the friendships that have started 20 years ago and that are still going strong. And it's so great to know that I can see what they're doing on Facebook and we can keep in touch and come together as friends. And Gilbert Sister Cities is about bringing the world together, one friendship at a time, and I think it's just the best thing that we can do. So I'm so grateful for the past 20 years, for the progress that we're making, and in so many ways moving forward to bring our communities together. And I so appreciate everybody who's gone to so much effort to make this week possible. And thank you so much. And here's to another 20 years. So.
Suzanne, I'm grateful for your volunteerism and your passion. At this time, I would like to read our proclamation and share that with you before the ceremonial signing, which time we'd love for you to come back up, Suzanne. The proclamation summarizes the benefits of a sister city twinning relationship between the town of Gilbert, Arizona, and the borough of Antrim and Newton Abbey Borough Council, Northern Ireland. The goals the two communities set out to achieve by entering into the aforementioned partnership, and the roles and responsibilities of each community as the partnership progresses. The benefits. The opportunity to promote economic cooperation between Gilbert and Antrim and Newton Abbey and provide networking opportunities for business and community. The opportunity to learn from each other and to share knowledge and best practice. The opportunity to develop mutually beneficial projects for the citizens of Gilbert and Antrim and Newton Abbey. The opportunity to explore the culture and customs of Gilbert and Antrim and Newton Abbey and to promote intercultural knowledge and understanding through the development of projects in areas of tourism, traditional crafts, recreation, sport, music, and other areas of mutual interest. The opportunity to serve as official community hosts to our visiting foreign delegations. The opportunity for school, youth, and higher education exchanges. Our goals. It is the goal of this partnership to promote economic growth and investment opportunities to the citizens of Gilbert and Antrim and Newton Abbey. In order to achieve that goal, relationships will be fostered through joint project cooperation, business, cultural events, and educational exchanges to build upon existing foundations to secure a solid future partnership. The short-term goals of this partnership are to schedule a proclamation update signing at a ceremony to celebrate this momentous day, this 20th anniversary, today, November 15th, 2018, right here at Town Hall. To strengthen our relationships between the mayors, councilors, the board of directors of Gilbert Sister Cities, and the economic development offices of Antrim and Newton Abbey Borough Council and the Gilbert Town Council. And to continue regular correspondence between the two communities, to keep each informed and up to date on the activities of one another. It is therefore resolved that the town of Gilbert, Arizona, USA, represented by Gilbert Sister Cities and Antrim and Newton Abbey Borough Council, Northern Ireland, continue this sister city partnership on this, the 15th of November, 2018. Thank you, Mayor. Suzanne, would you mind coming up and we'll do the ceremonial signing, official signing? As is customary, we would like to exchange gifts with our lovely sister city. And I am pleased, Valerie, will you help me unveil this? Thank you. We have a special gift for you today, Mayor Michael, and to the entire council. It was painted by David Romero, a local artist here in the East Valley. He began painting when he was 78 years old, and we'd like to sincerely thank David for his talents, for sharing his talents with us and all the way across an ocean with our sister city. So, thank you.
Ashley, could you maybe kindly assist? Thank you. And it's a great opportunity of mine and Antrim Newton Abbey Borough Council to present you with a gift also. Our gift is of linen and reflects the connection between Antrim and Newton Abbey and the map of Phoenix and Gilbert. And we're delighted to present you with that.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, we'll stand by it.
We'll do it after you. I'm not sure. Can we go ahead and do that yet?
Let's have both councils come forward. And we'll do the council exchange, Noreen and Billy and Fraser. Thank you. We'll go ahead and for that first.
I know. I know. We didn't practice this. We didn't practice this.
Thank you, Mayor. I had the privilege of actually visiting Northern Ireland last fall, and it was a lovely time, and we were there to see Mr. Greg Tilkey be named an honorary citizen of the borough, and that was just amazing to be a part of. And you are all so warm and welcoming, and like our mayor said, it is really all about the relationships. And we thank you for coming to Gilbert this year and for joining us here. And we hope you have had a great couple of days so far, and we have more to go. So thank you. Mayor Michael. A gift for you, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you. Thank you. Is that okay? Yep.
Thank you, Mayor, very much. Thank you.
I know.
That does conclude our ceremony tonight. Thank you again to our dear friends that have visited so far. We are so grateful for our friendships and our relationship. We're grateful for the leaders who have gone before us, and also we hope to pass this legacy down to those who will go ahead of us, and hope they understand and teach them the importance of the longstanding relationship that we have with you as our Gilbert sister city. So thank you. As soon as the ceremony concludes, we want everyone to stay here for some photos, and so we'll be directed by the team over here about who goes where and what. So thank you.